Welcome back to the Lent Challenge Christmas special. If you're listening at Christmas, I've challenged you to listen and read along with me every week as we remember the events surrounding the birth of Jesus, and then go to the companion Bible study where I hope you will discover something you never knew before about these remarkable events. If you're listening during Lent, then I've challenged you to read about the events surrounding Jesus' time on earth every single day during Lent, starting on Ash Wednesday. I've provided this short series to help you get started on the challenge. Will you make it to the end without breaking the rules? Today, we're reading from day 4. So, pick up your copy of my book as we remember how Jesus came to be born in Bethlehem and not Nazareth. Journey to Bethlehem. It had been a very busy time the last few weeks since Mary got back from Elizabeth's. She had been so excited to tell everyone about Elizabeth's son that when Joseph ran away from her, it had been quite a surprise. It shouldn't have been, but Mary hadn't told Joseph about the angel's visit, or that she was going to have God's son. Joseph could see Mary was pregnant and thought she had broken the law and that he would no longer be able to marry her. How could he marry her when she had broken God's laws concerning marriage by having a baby before getting married? Even worse, it was someone else's child. He began to think of how to break the engagement in a way that would not endanger Mary's life, for despite it all, he still loved her. Thankfully, God sent an angel to Joseph in a dream who explained everything. Joseph married Mary to protect her and her son, because that's what the angel in his dream had told him to do. But did he trust her? "Mary!" Joseph's shout rudely interrupted her thoughts as he ran into the house. "Caesar wants to count us all. We have been ordered by Rome to return to our hometowns and register for tax. If we leave now, we should make it before you give birth. What better place for the Son of God to be born than in Bethlehem, the town of David? It's so close to Jerusalem, we can give him the proper welcome he deserves at the temple." Having delivered his message, Joseph ran out again to buy supplies for the long walk. He knew it would normally take nearly a week, and probably more now with Mary so close to giving birth. But they didn't have a choice. They had to go. The next day, everything was ready. The young couple left Nazareth on the long walk to Bethlehem. They didn't have a donkey. They were too poor for that. They didn't have a car. Cars didn't exist. They didn't even have a tent. Instead, they would find friendly houses, safe, sheltered places, or simply sleep under the stars until they arrived and could find a room. Everything they needed was in 2 bags tied firmly to the backs of the 2 travellers, with all the money they had in a small bag safely tied to Joseph's waist. Joseph had even packed his toolkit so he would be able to work while they were in Bethlehem, waiting for the baby to be big enough for the journey back home. He had tried to give Mary the easier burden, but would they make it in time? The unspoken question kept going around both of their minds. The true version of these events can be found in Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 to 25, and in Luke chapter 2, verses 1 to 5. I encourage you to click a link at the end to join me for the short Bible study looking at these things. If you don't have the book, but would like to follow along anyway, I encourage you to look in the description box below and follow the link to buy your own copy of the Lent Challenge. I'll see you next time, when no one gets a good night's sleep. God bless you. Bye.